Hello, it's me again, Majority One. Just thought I'd talk about something that's kind of recent. Might give me some good views in the future. Don't know. See how this works out. So I thought I'd talk about Modern Warfare 3, my views on it, what I think might happen, what I think it might be like, what I think we might see in the future with, everything the single player, multiplayer, co-op, So I just thought I'd express some of my opinions, and don't worry, I'm not the kind of person that says something just because they like the way it sounds. I'm not an idiot, trust me. Alright? Now there's I think I've heard like a rumor there's gonna be like some weird alien, weird alien zombie thing. No, they're not gonna have that. Same rumor happened with Modern Warfare 2. Trust me, Modern Warfare games, there will not be any kind of zombie mode. It's kind of stupid to think that. Only a moron would think that, so not going to be a zombie mode, trust me. Because with Black Ops, there wasn't even a co-op, You go to the menu, it was campaign, multiplayer, zombies. So, yeah, so I don't think we're going to see zombies at all. But from what I do hear is Spec Ops is going to come back, but it's going to be different from what I hear. Like, you're going to have to fight on waves of increasingly difficulty enemies, I think it'd be kind of cool with that is if, like, they made every mission or something, or, like, different enemies. Like, so you don't see the same enemies over and over again, because you kind of do. Like, the only real difference is weapons, which really isn't much difference. So if they just difference in enemies, I mean, there kind of is a difference, with the favela one, and when you're fighting the favela gang, different. It's kind of different from when you're fighting like the Spetsnaz and Shadow Company and stuff like that. So, you kind of see a difference in like training and stuff, but not really. I mean something that makes them more unique, more signature, more fearful. Something like they're more specialized in something, that kind of makes them scary in certain situations, I mean, the only other opponent people were really scared was scared of was like the Juggernaut, you know. And multiplayer. Let's see. Obviously, perks are gonna be in. I don't think there might be a money thing. There might not be a money thing. Don't know. Don't care. Okay. I think the money idea was actually a good idea for Black Ops. So I actually kind of think it was a good idea. It wasn't a bad idea, but I think like how when you buy a weapon, you automatically have all the attachments unlocked. I really don't like that because then like someone could just buy the best attachments for that weapon, So they could keep it the way they did. They just that they would have to make balances for the rest of the attachments. Make it where, okay, the advantage of this attachment is this, the disadvantage of this attachment is this. So yeah. And then then see what else. Weapons and stuff. I'm pretty sure it's probably gonna be the same. From what I've seen pictures and stuff, you're gonna see weapons from Modern Warfare 2 come back, and maybe a few weapons from the first Modern Warfare. I think it'd be really cool if they just did more in-depth customization, where you customize more. Where you can do like more different types of ammo. Like you could choose between hollow point, armor piercing. In hollow point, it's like more damage. Armor piercing, you could penetrate through more stuff. Like you could penetrate through walls easier, and you can still have more damage and stuff. And if they bring the riot shield back, they could actually do it where like armor piercing ammo can actually go through it, but with very little damage to the person, but still goes through it though, so still a chance you can shoot through it and kill him. I kind of don't think they should bring the riot shield back though. They could, but it doesn't matter to me. Kind of thought it was just like a waste, because no one really ever used it. I mean, yeah, there are people around here and there that would use it, but that was one of those weapons that they put in, and it was meant to be used strategically, But if you ever play Call of Duty or any kind of Call of Duty game, it's pretty obvious. People do not go on strategy. You do not use strategy, unless you're doing like a public match, a private match with your friends, it's a little different. But when you're doing like a public match and stuff, it's really just a waste because, if you use it, you have to have like your own little strategy of how you use it, and most likely, if you're using a riot shield and you have a strategy that works well with that weapon, you're probably being a noob and no one likes you. So, kind of like the same thing with Juggernaut. I use Juggernaut, I thought it was kind of cool, Then you realize, oh, being called a noob for using something that helps me out. Wow. But there definitely were people who take it too far and stuff, so I think as long as it's nothing like Modern Warfare 2, I'm happy, because that game was terribly unbalanced. Seriously, and we all know what I'm talking about. Alright? Not saying it was a bad game, still a good game, I like it. So, yeah. And campaign, I'm pretty sure it's probably going to continue from the ending there. I have seen some more information about that. Like, I saw this one video, this one guy called him Project Makarov. He has one video where this guy had a poster, and it's kind of revealing more about the campaign. And even from the trailer, at the end of it, it shows a W3, and then the W goes to an M. So in Modern Warfare 3, I think that WW3 stands for World War 3. And then it goes and shows Modern Warfare, then it flips and does Modern Warfare 3. So I'm thinking, based on that one video, this guy had the poster and stuff, and I'm going to explain that poster soon. I'm thinking what we're going to really see is kind of like a World War 3 outlook, probably Russia, mostly that Makarov dude, attacking New York City and London and Berlin and stuff. I think we're going to see definitely a bit of a start of a World War 3, maybe not the World War 3, but a start of World War 3, so, and it could involve nuclear weapons, it could not, it just depends, it'd be kind of cool. Oh, and that poster I was speaking of a minute ago or so, basically it kind of shows Time magazine, shows I think a picture of New York being attacked and stuff, and then in one of the corners it shows a picture of Captain Price and Captain McTavish, and it says that they're most wanted, obviously for killing General Shepard, but we all know he was a douchebag and was bad, so, well, I think in the end we're going to see that, Captain Price and Captain McTavish will probably, be good guys and heroes and whatnot, but we all know how the Call of Duty franchise is, they're not going to end it like that. They're going to end it with another twist, okay? Or what they're going to do is they're going to end it making it think that we killed him, but we may have half killed him, where he's in a bed or something, where he's in some hospital bed, but he can't actually do anything, but he can still give out orders. So it won't be him we're going after, it'll be some other dude, because we'll still think that Makarov's dead. So it might be something like that, or it could be Makarov dies and another guy comes up. That's 10 times worse than Makarov, because, Makarov came to avenge Zakhaev, and, well, we all know Makarov's was 10 times worse than Zakhaev. And so, evidently, if whoever is going to replace Makarov is going to be 10 times worse than Makarov. So that means it's going to be 20 times worse than Zakhaev. But Zakhaev, I don't even think he was that bad. I don't think he really did anything bad, except for, buying nuclear weapons. Launch a bomb. Yeah, it's not that bad. Makarov just committed genocide and shit, Yeah. So, it's kind of what I think. Alright, bye-bye, see you later, and please comment, rate, and subscribe, and if you would like to or want to, why don't you go look at some of my other videos too, give me some support, And if you like me, or like this video, or for the sake of Modern Warfare 3, thumbs up, If you're a douchebag and, you have no life, and you sit around watching porn all day, don't even dislike, so just, yeah. So, yeah. Guess, see you.